Imagine stepping onto a wide, grand avenue lined with tall trees, sparkling lights, and rows of shops, cafes, and theaters. Cars and buses glide by, but people also stroll slowly down the sidewalks, looking in windows or eating ice cream. In the distance, a huge arch rises tall against the sky. This is the Champs-Élysées, one of the most famous streets in Paris and maybe in the whole world. The Champs-Élysées is more than just a busy street. It's a place full of history, beauty, and excitement. It stretches for almost 2 miles right through the heart of Paris. It begins at the Place de la Concorde, where there's an ancient Egyptian obelisk, and ends at the Arc de Triomphe, a giant arch built to honor soldiers. Along the way, people can see movie theaters, fashion stores, fancy restaurants, and gardens. Long ago, this famous street didn't even exist. In the 1600s, the area was just fields and marshes. Then in 1667, King Louis XIV's gardener decided to plant a wide path with trees leading out from the Tuileries Palace. Over time, this path became longer and grander. The name Champs-Élysées means Elysian Fields, which in ancient Greek stories was a magical place where heroes went after they died. The name was meant to make the street feel special and beautiful, and it worked. In the 1700s and 1800s, the Champs-Élysées became a popular place for Parisian families to take walks or ride in carriages. Beautiful gardens, statues, and fountains were added along the way. Over time, buildings went up too. First houses and later shops, cafes, and theaters. One famous cafe, called Fouquet's, has been there since the 1800s and is still a favorite place for stars and movie directors. One of the most famous landmarks at the western end of the Champs-Élysées is the Arc de Triomphe. It was started by Napoleon Bonaparte in 1806 to honor the soldiers who fought for France. It took many years to finish. Today, people can climb to the top and look out over all of Paris. Beneath the arch is the tomb of the unknown soldier from World War I, with an eternal flame that is never allowed to go out. Many important events have taken place on the Champs-Élysées. When World War I and World War II ended, French people marched down the avenue waving flags and celebrating. Every year on July 14th, which is Bastille Day, France's national holiday, a big parade with soldiers, planes, and music takes place on this street. At Christmas time, the trees sparkle with lights, and markets are set up where people buy holiday treats and gifts. The Champs-Élysées is also the final stretch of the Tour de France, the famous bike race. After racing through the mountains and towns of France, the riders finish by speeding down the wide avenue, cheered on by big crowds. It's one of the most exciting finishes in sports. For people who love fashion and shopping, the Champs-Élysées is like a dream. It has stores from famous French designers, as well as popular global brands. People from all over the world come here to shop, or just to look at the beautiful window displays. But it's not all shopping. There are also parks, museums, and places to just sit and watch the world go by. If you walk toward the Place de la Concorde, you'll find the Grand Palais and Petit Palais, two beautiful exhibition halls built for the World's Fair in 1900. The Grand Palais has a large glass roof and hosts art shows, sports events, and fairs. The Petit Palais is a museum filled with art, including paintings and sculptures. These buildings show how the Champs-Élysées has always been a place of creativity and culture. Street performers often entertain visitors on the sidewalks, playing music, making bubbles, or creating chalk drawings. You might hear a violin, a singer, or even a small band playing songs as people walk by. Cafes serve croissants and hot drinks, and the smell of fresh pastries fills the air. At sunset, the sky turns pink and gold above the trees, and the lights begin to glow along the street. Even though the street is always changing, the Champs-Élysées still feels magical. Today it's a place where history and modern life mix together. You can buy a new pair of shoes in a store, then walk down the same path where kings, soldiers, and artists once walked. You might hear someone playing music on the sidewalk, or see artists painting little pictures of the Arc de Triomphe. Whether you're sipping a hot chocolate at a sidewalk cafe or watching fireworks light up the night sky on New Year's Eve, the Champs-Élysées is a place where memories are made. It is a street full of life, light, and history, a special part of Paris that people never forget.